11-2. All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's just fucking go ahead. Let's just go ahead. Fucking. Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead. And fucking do it. Let's fucking. Do it. Oh. I'm sorry. That was disgusting. But I'm kind of proud of that. That was pretty long lasting. I'm basically Jesus, I guess you could say. I guess you could say I'm basically Jesus. No, that is blasphemy.
Enemy aircraft approaching our media transport.
Cool. Oh, media. I think that's what they call. I call him Medea. Tyler Perry, bro. Tyler Perry, bro. I have, thanks to Katie, she bought me a fucking model kit that was this, the RX-78-2, which was fucking awesome. I loved it, and I loved her for it. And I loved her already, but I love her even more for it. And at SGC last year, I bought Char Aznable's Zaku and put that shit together. Putting together Gundam model kits is pretty therapeutic for me. It's almost as therapeutic as GTA 5 or Saints Row. These motherfuckers can be some difficult little bitches to like hit. You have to like get the right angle on them.
Supply depot under fire. Ceasing supply operation.
Gonna go over here and get some shiz. I'm gonna get my shiz all fucking
Supply request confirmed. Commencing
all fucking fucked.
reload complete. Building
But I think the RX-78-2 is probably my favorite looking Gundam. Well, no, that's a bold statement. I like other looking Gundams. I like the way God damn, I can't even fucking slightly talk. I like the way other Gundams look. And probably I don't know, I like Wing Zero. Mobile Suit Gundam Zero or whatever it is. The one that Hiro Yuri ends up piloting and it can like control your mind and shit. It gives you new type powers like Amuro already fucking has. Spoiler alert. I'm pretty sure that's what that Gundam, the purpose of that fucking Zero system was supposed to simulate like new type abilities. But since it's a different fucking century, goddamn, it's not even like, hold on, let me drink this beer. So here's where I'm gonna dive into some stupid, nerdy, pointless shit.
supply depot under fire. Ceasing supply operation.
So Universal Century, within this century, which is discovered, well, I mean, it's discovered before the 1 Year War. Events prior to the 1 Year War, like immediately prior to it. Fucking Zeon Zoom Dakum discovers that goddamn, new types could be a thing. People who are able to think unlike those people on Earth, people who don't have their souls weighed down by gravity, can like use their brain power differently. Almost like there's some kind of like space wizards or something, like some kind of Jedi-esque shit.
The media has safely left the battle zone.
And Zeon Zoom Dakum is trying to be like, hey dude, this is a thing, you should treat us space noids differently, you should give us our own fucking country because we kind of are different than you. You can't understand us the way we can understand us and each other. Just give us a chance, blah, blah, blah. And of course his ideals eventually get, you know, exaggerated and people take whatever they want from it, kind of like they do with the Bible, you know, in order to profit.
Supply unit.
And shit just goes downhill. So that's a thing. And then throughout the 1 year war, fucking new types start emerging, like Amuro and Char, you know. But Amuro's a pretty intense new type. And then Zeta Gundam, you find out Camille, which Zeta Gundam also is, it's like a pretty much the sequel to the original Mobile Suit Gundam. Fucking Camille, the protagonist in that one, he's a pretty fucking strong new type. And yeah, you have that whole new type thing where they're like Jedis and shit like that, but not quite like Jedis. It's different. I don't want to go too much into that. I'm just trying to explain how Gundam Wing tries to use that. So Gundam Wing, you don't have that. Everybody's just basic. They're a bunch of basic bitches. Except you can be a trained soldier, but you're not going to necessarily be a new type where you're like a Jedi. Which the Zero system is implemented into Gundam. Which the Zero system kind of gives you abilities similar to that of, well, similar to that of what new types can have. Like you can see your enemy's moves before they happen. You can see what would happen if you do that. You can like see all these scenarios play out. You can see their death, your death, all this shit. And then you make your decision that way. And the Zero system can really get in your head and fuck with you. But whereas if you're a new type, you already got that shit going on. So that's what I kind of like about the Universal Century more. You know, I still love Gundam Wing and all that, but whatever. Sorry if I fucking dove off into some shit just then. But, you know, I'm going to nerd out on you because it's just me and I'm trying to think of things to say. And some of the things I'm thinking of right now have to deal with Gundam since that's what I'm fucking playing. And this just might be a Gundam nerd thing that no one ever wants to listen to. But you know what? I almost do not fucking care. I want to start getting into a Gundam series. And you don't have to deal with a whole lot of story or like convoluted plot and shit. I recommend and you okay, let me start over. If you want to get into Gundam and you already kind of like anime, you dig it a little bit, you know, because Gundam's not necessarily, especially the original series, it's not really classified as anime. It's kind of like a dramatic cartoon. I mean, it has its anime moments, but like, whereas anime, you're going to have like a lot of lighthearted stuff, jokes, and probably ladies with big old breastises and stuff and big old eyes. You don't necessarily get that so much in the original series. Like, you might get a titty or two, but it's not like to be like, oh yeah, look at their titties. Which I don't have anything against that. I mean, whatever. If it's drawn decently and it's not done too crudely, whatever. I don't fucking care. Either way, I don't care. I get off to it. I fucking masturbate to anything, man. But yeah, the original series doesn't do that so much. It's more drama than it is anime. But if you're into something that's a little more anime-esque, and you've already watched Dragon Ball Z and you're into that kind of shit, I recommend starting with Mobile Fighter G Gundam, because you get to see a lot of different kind of Gundams. It's got like a Dragon Ball Z element where they're like fighters and not necessarily pilots. You know, these guys are pilots. They're inside a cockpit moving it around with levers, whereas Mobile Fighter G Gundam, they wear a special kind of like latex suit that really makes your butt pop. And that suit controls the entire movement of your Gundam, so you can like do some pretty cool karate moves, and you can move. It makes your Gundam move very naturally, whereas these guys are very robotic and mechanical. So it's a fun series to start with, and I will say, Domo Kashu's main squeeze, Rain. Pretty sexy cartoon lady. Pretty cute. She's a pretty cutie. And then he runs into a chick later on called Allenby. Pretty big cutie too. And the animators know what they're doing. Because remember how I told you about the skin tight shit? Yeah. Yeah. They take advantage of that. But you do get to see a lot of Domo and Kashu butt. A lot of dude butt in that series. So if you're not into dude butt, then I don't recommend getting into it. But I'm totally into dude butt. Dude butt or die. That's what I say.